Hello, and welcome to Cogno. I'd like to spend a minute telling you about Cogno, the Alien Adventure game, a board game for ages 7 and up. In the board game, Cogno and his friends are the game pieces. Each player picks their favorite character. Starting at the home planet, the object is to race each other around this colorful universe, following the white paths, and at the end, collect at least 3 fuel cells to win. Along the way, collecting fuel cells involves landing on certain spaces called chaos spaces. And when you land on a chaos space, the player next to you picks a card and asks you a question about the universe. What's fun about Cogno questions is they make you think, but in a fun way. For instance, if you and an elephant were floating in the middle of space and you pushed on the elephant, which one of you would move away faster from the starting point? It's an interesting question that even a 7-year-old can ponder. Along the way, there's also strategy elements that make the game a lot of fun. For instance, you can go forwards or backwards whenever you like. There's also something called a time machine token. And the time machine token is a one-time use piece that allows you to either re-roll if you don't like your roll, or you can force another player to re-roll their roll if it's going to help you. Lastly, for strategy, you might also get drawn into the black hole. If you land on the black hole launching stations, you roll a die, and the roll determines whether you'll advance on the board or be sucked into the black hole and have to go to the second board, which is the parallel universe. The parallel universe is fun and dangerous. Good things can happen and bad, but eventually you get sent back to the main universe and race for the end. Now, if you're wondering the answer to the elephant question, it's you. You would fly a little bit faster away from the starting point than the elephant would. And players often want to know why, because the Cogno questions are so interesting and thought-provoking. So we created Cogno's Book of Why. And Cogno's Book of Why explains every answer to each question. If you'll notice, the question cards all had a little reference number to the Book of Why in the corner. Now, we also have a challenge version of this game called Cogno Deep Worlds. In Deep Worlds, Cogno and his team are back, but this time they're wearing diving gear and plunging players into an ocean on another planet. Deep Worlds uses the same great gameplay as the Alien Adventure game, but with slightly more challenging questions about space, science, and how the universe works. For example, true or false, imagine that all the gravity in the universe was magically turned off, except the gravity of Earth, and everything stopped moving. Earth's gravity will now begin to pull everything in the universe slowly toward it. The answer to the question is true, and the explanation can be found in the all-new Deep Worlds Book of Why. Cogno Deep Worlds and the Alien Adventure board game are for boys and girls ages 7 and up. They only take about 10 minutes to learn and 30 to 50 minutes to play. Together, these games have won 13 national awards for the way that they combine fun and learning. But don't take my word for it. Please see our press and testimonials on our website.